Hey guys, in this video, we will discuss about the three most important areas of Git. We will also discuss about a few more Git commands, such as git add, git commit, git status, git log, and git push. So basically, to summarize these three most important areas of Git: working directory, staging area, and local repo. The working area is nothing but where files that are not handled by Git. It's a storage for the file that are not being, tracked by Git. Okay, and this file are also referred to as untracked file in Git. And the staging area is files that are going to be part of the next commit. And when you add a file into a staging area, you will let Git know that the change in that file are going to be occurred, on the next commit. In another word, Git will track these files. And when you commit the files, it will go to the local repo area, and the local repo area contains all the projects that are committed. In order for you to push it to the cloud, all the files has to be in the local repo area first. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we can add the files to these directories, and so when the first step, and I'm going to show you this in real time as well, but when we first create a file, for example, test1 file, it would remain in the working directory of our PC. So when we use the add command, okay, when we use git add and the file name, we're pushing the file from the working directory to the staging area. Okay, and then the third important place that we have to move the file to is the git repo. And we do that by using the commit command. When we do, if it's test1, for example, I created a test1 file, and then I add git add test1, that would push it to the staging area. And then I would say, git commit in test1, and I give a comment, and that will push it to the local repo. We must have the file in the local repo for us to be able to push it to the cloud. So this is we must have it in this, for us to be able to push it. Let me actually put this in here, the cloud. Okay, so this is actually the GitHub. It's almost like the same as, to simplify this, is the same as Google Doc. When we store documents in Google Doc, that everybody can access it. So I'm gonna in a few minutes I'm gonna show you how to create a user account in GitHub. So and yes, push from here. I need one more arrow, but I think you get the point, because I don't want to spend time. But you add it, you commit, and from here you push it, and then GitHub. And once you push it, it can go to the remote. This is basically the cloud, the remote area. And that's how we're going to discuss more about branches and how we do everything. But this is, I think, the easiest concept of it. Like you go to a grocery store, you add whatever you needed in your cart, and then you pay and you go home, something like that. Okay, so let me go to my terminal, and then let me actually demonstrate this with you. Project 1. So let me do okay, so right here I don't have any file, as you can see, right? Okay, so I'm gonna create 3 files here. Okay, So the first one, let it be, sorry guys, I'm gonna create a tina.class just to demonstrate my concept. Oh, sorry guys. Main, I'm just string oops. System print this is an example. Okay. Okay, saved. Okay, so as you can see, I have one file here, but I'm going to add another file. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to do git init, and we always should do this so that whatever thing we do would be would be tracked by git. So always before you do something, just do git init. Let me see. Okay, and I'm gonna create more file here. I'm just gonna create tina1.java, and I'm gonna create tina2.txt. I just want to give you different formats. So I have three files now: one tina.class, tina.java, tina2.text. Now, all these three files, going back to this example down here, all of these three files are in my working directory because I did not use add yet, right? I just create them. When I just create them, they are in my working directory. Now, by using the add command, I'm going to move them to my staging area. Okay, so what I'm going to do is git add tina1.java. Okay, so now this tina1.java, one file, is being added to my staging area because I used the add command, right? But let me see the status. Git, by the way, status will tell you the status of each file. So when you do get the status, it tells you that I have one file in the staging area, but it's not been committed yet. And I have two files in, untracked. So when you put them in the working directory, it's untracked until you add it, right? So as you can see, this can tell me my status. So untrack copy, that means the file are in the working directory, right? So let me commit, which is the next step to put it in the local directory, right? So I'm gonna do git commit. Every time you do commit, make sure you give a comment for July deployment. I'm just making this up. Okay, so as you can see, it's committed. I'm going to do git status to show you the difference. So as you can see the difference now, since that is committed and it's the local repo, it doesn't show me here, okay? But it shows me the two files that are not being committed. Another one that I just want to show you right now is git log. So the git log is very important because it kind of show you it gives you the ID, the commit ID, as you can see right here, and it's in the master, and then who did it, I did it, and the time and the date and everything. So now my file in the git local repo. Only from here, using a push command, I can put it in the GitHub, which is in the cloud. And I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. Okay, so I think this is very clear. When you create the file first, it's going to sit on the working directory, and then when you use the add command, it's going to go to the staging area, and then from the staging by commit, it goes to the local repo, and from the local, only from the local repo, it goes to GitHub using a push command.